A loved one's death can be difficult to deal with, especially when it comes to handling the loved one's property. The tasks of an executor can also be challenging, but they must be completed with dignity and respect. Executors are tasked with settling all of the deceased's final affairs, which includes anything related to the estate. The executor is appointed by the decedent prior to their death or by the court if no executor is named in the decedent's will, or if there is no will. What is the first thing an executor should do? It's important to have a thorough grasp of your responsibilities and the scope of your authority as an executor to carry out this critical role effectively. Executors are responsible for managing everything from property maintenance to property taxes, and unpaid bills to bequeathments. Executors are charged with carrying out the final wishes of the dead as they are documented in the decedent's last will. However, there are several things that executors can't do depending on the circumstances. What an executor can do. 1. Locate the decedent's property and maintain it until it is given to the heirs. 2. Determine whether a case has to be filed in probate court. 3. Submit the will to the appropriate probate court. This is an essential legal procedure even if there will be no probate process. 4. Be in charge of the regular stuff. 5. Pay debts and taxes. What an executor cannot do. 1. Sign the will on the decedent's behalf. 2. Ensure that the will is completed before the decedent's death. 3. Prevent anybody from contesting the contents of the will. 4. Change the beneficiaries who are named in the will. 5. Prevent the heirs or beneficiaries from challenging the will. What must an executor tell beneficiaries? Executors have a legal responsibility to furnish beneficiaries with specific documents, such as an inventory and appraisal of estate assets and an estate accounting, which should include such things as a complete list of all estate assets and their worth as of the date of death. Can an executor sell a house? Many individuals consider their house their biggest and most valuable asset. That's why it's often included in wills with specific instructions on what should happen to it once the owner passes away. However, the executor may be allowed to sell the decedent's real estate in some instances. Can an executor do whatever they want? No, unless they are the single beneficiary of the will, an executor of a will is not allowed to take everything. An executor is a fiduciary to the estate's beneficiaries and is not always one of the beneficiaries himself or herself. Serving as an executor allows a person solely to obtain an executor fee for their services.